Good morning. I was just going to show you this new house we bought. I think it's got a lot we can talk about here on the channel and some improvements we're going to do. This is June 2023 and we actually bought this house, and it has a 2.875% interest rate on the house. We assumed a loan, but I'm going to talk about some of the projects we're going to do. So one of the first things is in that corner over there. The sill plate needs a little work on the exterior wall, so we'll do that. And these are just some ideas I want to go through and record and put on the channel. This is my wife and I's third house, and so we've done a lot of DIY projects, and I figured it'd be helpful to kind of see what we look at as we go through a house, buy it, and get ready to move in, live in it. So one of the other things is exterior paint all around, but that's not our first priority. What we're going to do so we can get moved in is I'm going to start by painting the ceilings, which can't really tell right here in the video, but it really makes the room a lot brighter, especially this house was built in the 70s. You see I was starting to prep the area, start painting the ceilings, and then after that I'm going to come in and paint all the walls a different color. The next thing I'm going to do is come in through here into the kitchen. I'm going to match to a similar floor. Lowe's discontinued that floor, so I'm going to match a similar LVP here, and I'm going to continue this LVP all the way through this room instead of stretching the carpet where it's wrinkled up here. One of the things I love about this house, though, is this attic fan right here. I remember having one as a kid, and it helps cool everything down. Now, one of our other projects is this closet backs into the hallway. It's almost like an old laundry room, but it's kind of big and doesn't have a lot of use just to be right here. But it backs up to the master bathroom, which is through here. And one of our projects is going to be extending this shower out, maybe putting in a double vanity, just making like a nicer master bath. I've never done a bathroom before. I know enough to get into trouble, which is kind of how I always work on houses, is just figured out as I go. But this is the upstairs right here. One of the other projects, so this enters the laundry room. Yeah, I'm not sure about that, but we'll be taking out this set of double doors right here, framing it in, and then all these walls have got like a texture on them, so we'll have to put some sheetrock in, then come back and finish it with this texture to get it to match. This is a laundry room, pretty much, other than taking out the two doors right there. This is going to stay a lot like it is. A nice big laundry room where the wife and myself can fold clothes. A little utility sink right here, and exit to the back porch. Nice little house. Now we'll go down to the basement. Well, before we go to the basement, this is another thing. So when I come in here and do the floor, I'm going to update this banister right here. Instead of this banister, first of all, I don't like it. It's pretty low. It's maybe like 2.5 feet. Maybe it's I don't even think it's 3 feet tall. I'm going to take that and I'm going to put a knee wall in right there. I think I'll make it more updated, more modern. Should be pretty easy. Just get some 2x4s, some sheetrock. We'll tie into the floor below it. Put a frame, a little wall, put some sheetrock on it, finish it. Finishing it is like the worst part of actually doing sheetrock. So it takes a lot of patience. But anyways, I'm going to do that when I do this floor. And so the painting the ceilings, the walls, and then doing this flooring and this little banister right here. This is our pre-move-in work, which I hope to have done here in the next couple weeks. So stick with me as I get these videos recorded and put on here. Now, as we head down to the basement, the other thing I'm going to do, maybe not right away, but it's just got carpet on the wall, which is kind of strange. So, yeah, I'm going to take the carpet off the wall and see what's behind there. As we get down here into the basement, so this basement's finished. House has 3,200 square feet finished. I put finish in quotation marks, as you see. They started doing sheetrock. The floor's technically finished with epoxy. This epoxy floor is what's most of it. We're actually going to have these two rooms. These will be bedrooms for our kids, measured for carpet here in a couple days. And probably throw some new carpet in here along with some paint. So I think what we're going to do with the ceiling down here, my wife found a Pinterest project for me, and I actually kind of like it, as opposed to coming here and finishing the sheetrock, which would have to have me reroute some of these plumbing lines up into the floor joist or route them another way. She found something to where you basically just paint flat black all the way through. You get everything gathered up, and then you paint the ceiling joist a flat black, and it looks really nice when it gets done. So this is the other half of the basement, and maybe something we'll talk about future YouTube videos is this transition doorway right here. So I'm thinking about putting like a steel door in right here, and then putting this up. I basically have like a little studio over here that I could Airbnb. Little apartment. Now I like the Airbnb thought because, well, first of all, I can use this space when it's not being Airbnb, and as opposed to have someone living with you full time, and then, you know, it helps pay the mortgage. But then when someone's not here, I can actually use this space. You know, maybe a man cave. Maybe we'll hang a TV on the wall and have Super Bowl parties or something like that. It does have most of a kitchen here, which kind of gives us a good start for doing the Airbnb gig. Probably rearrange how these cabinets are laid out. And then lastly, here's our little mechanical room. The real nice things I like about this house is all the mechanicals are brand new. Hot water heater, HVAC systems, brand new. And then the roof is like 4 years old. So the big things that I need to worry about are taken care of. The rest of it, hopefully you'll join me back here with a like and subscribe, and we'll do some more of this. And you can watch me do this here in the future.